In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get your Google Business profile verified on the first try instead of trying to figure it out for weeks and weeks. By the end of this video, you will know how to set up your business as a real physical location in Google's eyes so you can start ranking high on Google Maps, and the exact pre-verification checklist to run through before you ever hit record. And you'll see the breakdown of how I verified our own Google Business profile with a live example. So let's get right into it. If you don't know who I am, my name is Munir. I am the co-founder of a local SEO agency called the Vixel Studio that's generated over $12 million in revenue for our clients, for businesses just like yours. And if you want to see our case studies, go to vixelstudio.com and you'll see all of our case studies right there. So here's quickly why you need to have a physical address and why you need to go through this whole headache. So Google's algorithm heavily favors physical addresses over service area business. So I have this tool here called Local Dominator, and this is showing me how this company called John the Plumber ranks in this area right here. So their address is in the center of this pin, and this one means that they show up number one when someone searches for a plumber near me. That means that they're able to get the leads and get the jobs. And you'll notice that as you go further and further away from the pin, the ranking gets worse and worse because there's going to be other businesses with their own pins, meaning that they show up here instead of John the Plumber. Now let's see the ranking of a business without an address. So this is a different business called Maya Plumbing, and it's in the exact same area. And you'll notice that they don't have a physical address. So they don't have any pin. And you notice that it says 20 plus for every single one of them. That means that they don't show up in the top 3 at all. And they actually don't show up in the top 20, meaning that they're not getting any leads from this whatsoever. And this could be the difference of getting hundreds of calls every single month. So it's very crucial that you set this up. So if you have any office where you could potentially meet customers, you should be ranking as a physical address, even if 99% of your work happens at customer locations. So here's how you verify your profile. You can go to business.google.com/locations, and then you see all the business locations that you manage. And then you want to find your Google Business profile, then press Get Verified. Then you will see this screen and it says select a way to get verified. There's usually only one way, which is to record a video of your business. So you want to select that and then press next. And then Google will give you these instructions. So they'll ask you to show surrounding areas such as street signs or neighboring businesses. They'll ask to see your business name printed on permanent fixtures such as a signboard. And they'll want to see you access staff-only areas, unlock the entrance, and operate a cash register if you're that type of brick and mortar business. Then they give you more tips. So they say to plan ahead. Make sure you capture all 3 requirements in one recording. Take your time. Most successful videos are 1 to 2 minutes. And then you want to start outside. Capture your business surroundings first before you move inside. And they say avoid capturing faces or sensitive documents. And then they'll give you a QR code so you can take your phone. You can open up the camera app. You can scan this QR code. And then it'll take you to a page where you need to log in on your phone. And then you can start recording. You need to make sure that you've given the browser on your phone permission to use a camera and your location. And the video has to be minimum 30 seconds long and you need to show all 3 requirements. This is what it will look like on your phone. So there will be a big red record button right here. And then it's going to ask you to capture all 3 requirements again. And then once you press this button, then it'll start recording. So before recording your video, you want to make sure that you have these things ready. So the first is you want to prepare any document or item that you can use as proof in your video. So this includes any merch you have, any branded trucks, any printed sticker of the company logo stuck on the door. It doesn't have to be a huge, large sign, but it should be a large sticker. There are many different websites where you can order a physical sign from, like this one from Vistaprint, where you can order a door sign to put on the outside of the door that has the exact name of your business. It would also not hurt to get something like an A-frame like this that's a lot bigger to put on the outside of your door that again has the exact name of your business right here. There's also this company called signs.com where you can go in and buy different vinyl banners or a clear window cling just to ensure that you have enough physical signage on your door. This is the most common reason that we see Google Business profiles fail. So you need to ensure that you have enough physical signage on the outside of your company to get this verified. If you have yard signs of your company name, you should place that on the outside of your door. If you have any document papers that have the name of your company written out exactly the same, so this could be any corporation document, any state document, you should bring those with you. And when you enter into the office, you want to make sure that you show those papers in the recording. And if you have any business cards as well, it wouldn't hurt to show them in the video. You also want to ensure that there's enough good lighting for everything to be visible. I would turn on the do not disturb mode so notifications don't interrupt. And try to keep your video under 2 minutes. We've seen long videos sometimes fail to get uploaded. Also, before you record, you need to make sure that you have these things set up on your technical device or on the iPhone or Android that you're going to record this on. You want to make sure that you log in into the Gmail account that owns the Google Business profile. This is what you'll need to do once you scan the QR code. Again, you'll need to give permission to your camera and microphone. Use good lighting. You want to make sure that your phone has at least around 2 GB of storage space, just in case. You want to make sure you have a strong, stable Wi-Fi connection to actually upload the video. And you want to try to keep your phone steady and not upload a lot of shaky footage. So now that we got that pre-planned, now we need to plan our actual route that we're going to show when we actually record the Google Business Profile video. So a typical route will look like this. You want to start outside, and then from the outside, you want to show any street sign or any nearby businesses. Google will basically verify that you are actually at the location. So you want to do a nice 360 just to show the outside of the building, and then you want to enter in. If there's any street signs, I would try to show those in the video as well. If there's any building numbers, I would show that as I'm trying to walk into the building. And if I have permanent signage on the outside of the business, I want to show that before I enter into the business. If your permanent signage is on the inside, you should wait until you're actually inside the building to show the signage inside. Then I would unlock the door. If there's any key, I would make sure that I would use the key in that video to unlock the door and then walk in. Or if there's any key card pass, I would try to tap it and then try to enter it just to show again that I have access. Then you want to walk inside and you want to show any office, you want to show the equipment, you want to show more documentation and more physical signage of your business. So these are some common mistakes that would get you rejected. One is trying to verify your address at a PO box. You cannot verify your address at a PO box and it has to be a real address. Google will catch on and you won't be able to do the video verification. Another one is trying to use a virtual office. So you cannot get verified with a virtual mailing address. However, you can get verified with a co-working space, which is what we have. And another iffy one is residential addresses. So we've seen Google penalize people who use the residential address to verify the Google Business Profile. However, Google will only accept it if Google believes that customers can actually do business with you at your residential address. That means that there should be some chairs or desks to make it believable that people actually do business at that residential address. However, in my opinion, the best long-term solution would be to get a co-working space or a small office that you can rent for just a few $100s a month, just to ensure that you see a ranking on the maps. By the way, if you want us to help you optimize your Google Business Profile once you verify it with our 90-day money-back guarantee program, the link is in the description to work with me and my team. So once you finish recording, the video will start uploading and then Google will confirm on the Google Business Profile that they will review your video that you've submitted with an email. And Google says that the wait time is around 3 to 5 business days, but for us, it only took like 1 day and you'll get an email as soon as it's approved or rejected. If you do get rejected, you need to read the rejection email carefully and Google will tell you which criteria you actually failed to meet in your video. So the email looks something like this. It'll tell you your verification failed and you need to submit a new video. And it'll tell you which one of the 3 criteria you failed. So in this case, it was a business name not shown on the storefront. So there wasn't enough physical signage in the video for Google to approve it. So let me show you the example of me doing it for our own Google Business Profile. So before I verify the address, I also want to confirm that the address on the Google Business Profile is the same as the address that I'm going to verify it in. So I'm going to search the name of my business right here. I'm going to see the buttons to control my Google Business Profile. I'm going to press on Edit Profile. And if I scroll down, I'm going to see location and area. So I want to make sure that the show business address to customers is on, meaning that it's public, and that the address that I want to record for of this current office is set to the address right here. So I want to make sure that this is set correctly before I start recording my video. All right, so I'm about to start the GBP verification process. I have the phone in my hand that I'm going to use to verify the account. And then I have my laptop open right here. So I have my Google Business Profile settings open. I'm going to press on Get Verified right here. So once I press this, it's going to ask me to record a business video. So I'm going to say Next. It's going to show me the same instructions again. So I'm going to press down and press Next, and then press Start Recording. So it's going to give you more tips over here. And then I'm going to use my phone and I'm going to open the camera app and just scan this QR code right here. It's going to tell me to open the QR code. And then it's going to ask me to log in. So I'm going to log into my Google account right now. And then it's going to open up the camera app right after. So now that I'm logged in, it's going to ask me to confirm the same instructions again. So I'm going to scroll down, press Next, and then press Start Recording. And then press Next. I need to make sure I allow. So I'm going to press Allow, Allow again. And now it's giving me the screen to start recording the video. So we're going to start the video outside. So you're going to see me outside with the screen right now. So before we go outside and start recording the video, I'm going to prepare my desk to give as much evidence as possible. So here I have some clothes and some merch with our company name on it. I'm going to have my laptop open with our website on it as well, just to show that this is my computer. And then over here, I have a business document that has the name of the Google Business Profile open, just to show even more documentation that this is our office and this is the name of our business. So now we're outside, I have my phone ready, and before I start recording, I kind of want to plan out the route that I'm going to take for this video. So normally they ask for street signage in the video at the beginning, so that's why we're outside. There's no street signage around us, but I'm going to show just the general area around me so that Google can confirm that this is the building that we're at. Once I show just the general outside, then I'm going to move in. I'm going to unlock the door and then run to our office to show the physical signage, go into our office again. and then show the things on the desk that I showed you just right now. We're going to start this in just a second. So now I'm ready. I'm going to press on the record button. I'm going to start right now. So I'm going to show the outside of our office very quickly to show that this is the same building. And then I'm going to slowly walk towards the door. And I'm going to have Peter just stop recording just for a second just to unlock this door for me right here. So now the door is unlocked. We're showing Google that we've unlocked the door successfully. And we're going to quickly run to our office because we only have 2 minutes for this video. We're already 30 seconds in. So we're going to run to our office. We're 50 seconds in. There's just one more door that we got to open to get into our office. Next door. And now we need to get to our actual physical office. All right. So now that we're in the office, I'm going to show the physical signage that's outside our office right here. Peter's unlocked this door for me. It's going to reveal more physical signage of our business. And this is the name of our business right here. Again, this is the sticker. And then I'm going to show more proof of my business right here. So this is the branding that I have. This is the laptop and our equipment. And this is our business document showing the name of our business. And that should be it. And after 2 minutes, I can press the stop button. And then it's going to ask us to confirm that we've shown all this. And it's going to give you a chance to see the video again. I'm good to upload the video right now. And just give it time. And that's basically it. It's going to say it's going to take up to 5 days until your video is reviewed. You can press done. And it's going to give you more suggestions for your Google Business Profile. So within 5 business days, they're going to give you an email telling you whether your verification was successful or not. And if it was not successful, it's going to give you which one of the 3 things that did not pass, either the street signage, the access, or the physical signage. So we'll show you the verdict in around 5 business days. So after all that, our Google Business Profile actually got verified. This is the email that we saw. It says you're showing up on Google Search and Maps, and here's what people are seeing with the physical address right there. So we are now approved. I hope you found that useful. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.